If you like this vibe, gamba bossy, chechiriwo, can you do something for me?
Good people, it's your favorite concert guy, Mark, with the Q. I am here at Eddie's Attic to celebrate the release of the EP I Wish You Love by the beautiful, talented, multi-genre singer and songwriter Nanseera. Nanseera and I had a great conversational piece about letting love go, the pros and cons of being an independent artist, and this UK-based artist more soulful than US-based artists. Stay tuned for our amazing sit-down. You are watching In My Concert Bag, The Green Room.
Hi, I'm Nanseera. I am a third culture kid, so I moved around to different countries growing up. I was born in the UK. I lived in Uganda, which is where my mom is from, lived in Ethiopia for 4 years, and then moved to the States for high school, etc., which is where my dad is from. And here I am today.
All right, so today we're here to celebrate your new EP, the release of your new EP,
Yes.
I Wish You Love, right?
Yes.
What's behind the title of that?
Yeah, it comes from one of the lyrics in the last song. It's a breakup song. It's sad, but it's also just about letting somebody go because you're incompatible and wishing them ultimately the best. So yeah.
Okay. So you have 4 songs on this project. I'm going to be honest with you. I love Still Cry.
Oh,
I'm going to tell you why I love Still Cry.
Tell me.
So when I was doing my research of you, I looked through your YouTube, and it was a short of you, and I guess these young ladies, I guess these were your friends, like y'all put on makeup, and y'all sounded so beautiful. I was like,
yes, those are my
whoa.
girls.
And I just kept replaying it, and then I sent it to my friend, and I was like, do you hear this? This is like beautiful, like effortless, and I was just like, this is amazing. So that is one of my favorite songs off the project.
Thank you.
So
I'm so glad.
So what's the meaning behind Still Cry?
Still Cry. So I went through my first breakup right before studying abroad, and this was like first relationship, first love, like all of that stuff. So I was like in a new country, crushed.
Right.
But it was another situation where it was like the relationship was not working, and yeah, the best thing to do for us at that time was to break up, and even though it was the right thing to do, it was still really hard. And so this song kind of encapsulates that experience for me. Yeah.
So it seemed like with this project, it pulls from a lot of things that you have been going through. Is that the place where you wrote majority of your music?
Yes, the majority of my music is stuff that I'm going through. Sometimes I get into my imagination and I kind of make characters and have a whole thing going, but usually I'm processing something that I've experienced, something that I don't understand. It helps me, I feel like, to make sense of things around me.
So this project is more like, now I get the title of I Wish You love.
Yeah.
So because it's kind of like you're closing that and you're wishing that particular person the best.
Yeah, exactly.
So where do you go when you write, like mentally? Like who are you drawing from?
It's very introspective where I write from, and sometimes because of that I avoid writing a little bit because I got to get into the feels, and that's hard. But I feel like once I do, I kind of try to find musically something that matches how I'm feeling, and usually once I've found that, the rest of the song pretty much comes out naturally. As far as my inspirations, I absolutely love Tracy Chapman, I love Sheryl Crow, I love Leanne LaHavas, Corinne Bailey Rae, like I love a lot of
that's exactly who you sound like. You can hear the influence of those particular artists in your music.
Thank you, that makes me really happy. That's like such strong foundations for me, I feel like, so I'm lucky to have those people to look up to.
So let's take it back. Now you got the new project, but let's just take it back to the beginning. When did you decide, like, hey, I want to make this a career, singing?
Yeah, it kind of happened as I was applying to college. I was not thinking of going to music school because I didn't really understand that I could make a living from this. I thought it was either like you're Beyonce or you live in your car. Like I just didn't understand that there was any space between.
Right.
But actually a lot of my teachers from high school were like, you're not applying to music school? Like, what are you doing? Like, at least give yourself the option. So I did, and I got into a couple of programs, and it just seemed really cool. And so I feel like that was the start of like, let me give this a try and see what happens. And it's still happening. So.
Right. So what music school are you? Have you graduated? Or are you?
Yes, I've graduated. I went to the Frost School of Music at the University of Miami.
Okay, nice.
Yeah,
okay.
It was awesome. I studied artist development and songwriting and music business, and so it was just like a great place to grow and kind of figure out myself as an artist, and also just to meet such awesome musicians and learn from them. And yeah, it was an amazing experience.
I met my baby on a great day, looking for a play date who could shatter all my pretenses. I knew that loving isn't easy, tried to let him see me, tried to lower all my defenses. We were zipping through the palm trees, memories that haunt me, baby. All along I had a feeling, something I was stealing, always afraid of the ending. I tell myself I'm saving this heart by letting us be so far apart. But even if it's right, it doesn't make it easy. On a big city night, you know that I still cry for you, baby. Now I walk along a pavement 1,000 miles away, and it's the space that I needed. Another couple on a park bench looking for apartments, break a little heart into pieces. I thought I saw him on the metro. It's never been this hard to let go, baby. Ooh, even though all along I had a notion, me and my commotion would end us up this way. Oh, baby, I tell myself I'm saving this heart by letting us be so far apart. But even if it's right, it doesn't make it easy. On a big city night, you know that I still cry for you, baby.
So what have you learned being independent, going this route?
Yes.
Have you been like, you know what, I need to sign to a major, or you're like, no, I'm just going to continue to take this route?
Right. My plan right now is to continue to take this route because for me it's more so about who's on my team. Necessarily, I feel like that for me is actually a bigger metric of success than like fame, right? I feel like if I have good people around me, and if I love and welcome all the people that come to see me play, that to me is like I'm doing what I'm meant to do.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, if it gets to a point where the resources a major label would offer me would really advance me and help me along, like I would totally consider it. But I think for now, I'm very happy to be an independent artist and to have the people around me that I do.
And I feel like there's such a freedom being independent. I could tell by your aura and your music,
Yeah.
there's a freedom you being independent. Instead of you answering to somebody, you're answering to yourself, and you could put out what you want to put out.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And it makes such a big difference because it makes me more joyful to show up and play and to show up in the studio and record. Like, having the ability to kind of create what I want to create is, that's a dream, right?
Right. So now that your music is out, people listening to it, what are some of the responses from the EP? Like from your fans or? So
far, people have been really loving it, which is really awesome. I've gotten a lot of feedback on Still Cry. People really like Still Cry. I also have gotten some feedback on Someone You Need, which is the last track on the record, and there's been a few people who've talked to me about that, and they're like, oh, I love this song.
Right.
Thank you. So yeah, so far people have been liking it. So thank you.
Right. So who do you want to collab with, or who is your dream producer, singer? You're like, this is on my bucket list when it comes to my next project.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So many people. I feel like it would be so cool to collaborate with. There's an artist who I love. Her name is Kaya Cater. She's a folk singer. She plays clawhammer banjo. Amazing songwriter, and I really love her stuff. I would love to collaborate with Rhiannon Giddens as well, or open for her, and I would love to write. Well, for writing, actually, my dream is to write with Miranda Lambert, because I love country music as well. So I would love to do some country stuff, and that's just the tip of the iceberg of the people who I want to work with. But
right.
Yeah.
So I know earlier me and you spoke, this is our first time meeting you, and I asked you a question. I said, where are you from, or where are you coming from? You was like, I'm from all over.
Yes.
So for you being all over the world, have that influenced your music? Have it influenced your look at creating music?
For sure. I think it definitely... It has, let me collect my words. Moving around a lot has exposed me to a lot of different people and environments and cultures, and sometimes that's destabilizing, right? It's like, where do I fit? Where do I belong? Where are my people? Like, what's happening to me?
Right.
But I think the gift that's in that is that you get to see the world from so many different perspectives. I feel like that adds a lot into my writing, and I feel like I'm at a point now actually where I'm starting to experiment with having like the actual musical styles of the places that I've been start to influence my music. Like it's so far been like relatively American, if you will.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of my influences are American, but I also have been influenced by all the music that I listened to growing up and was exposed to growing up. So I feel like that's starting to find its way into my music, and it's cool because it also, I feel like it settles me in a way, identity-wise, to have so many different components coming into my music. And I feel like that's been a really exciting chapter, so maybe that'll be a project that comes out later. Who knows?
That'll be a very interesting project.
Yeah.
Be a very interesting project.
Yeah.
So this song is called Sijakulinda, which is in my mother tongue, Luganda. My mother is from Uganda. That's where I lived for a long time growing up. And so that's exactly what you're gonna sing. Sijakulinda. Sijakulinda. What did I just make you say? I just made you say, I won't wait for you. Exactly. Alright, I'm gonna show you how it goes. Sijakulinda, 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 Sijakulinda. Yes, Chicho. That's how we say it. Oh, you think you know everything. You think you can wear me down. You think you can treat me however you want, and I'll just stick around. Later, you and your pride think that I'm gonna stay. Sijakulinda, 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 Sijakulinda. face. You tell me without you I have no options. Well, watch me make my own name. Lete visubio manyumbayange. You and your pride think that I'm gonna stay Sijakulinda. 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 Soboro kukomao naenze sijakuberawo. Soboro kukomao naenze sijakuberawo. Soboro kukomao naenze sijakuberawo. Sijakulinda. 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 One more time. Sijakulinda. Sijakulinda. Hey, Sijakulinda. Sijakulinda.
So you said you were from the UK. You were born in the UK.
I was born in the UK.
You born in
only
the
lived
UK.
there for a brief time. Yeah.
For me, right now in music, I'm all about UK R&B.
Come on. Yes.
So my question is to you, can you see the difference in between the American R&B and the UK R&B? Because I mean, me and my friends think, this might not even make it to the interview, but it's just it's a thing where a lot of people like, have you listened to this artist? And I'm like, I'm in the UK, like, because I just feel like there's so much. It's so much soul, it's so much hunger, it's so much authenticity to their music.
Yeah.
And then when it gets here, it's like everything is a little bit more commercialized. I need to make a hit.
Yeah.
Can you tell the difference in between the American and the UK R&B? Or their music and the music scene?
I think you hit it right on the head with saying it's so soulful. I feel like that's something that I definitely have noticed. And I think it's also a difference of like markets. Like the US is such a way bigger country, right? So there's that, I feel like, a bigger emphasis on the commercial component because of that, whereas the UK is much smaller.
Yeah.
You can get things out on a much quicker level, but yeah, I find I just love UK R&B and soul, and there's I think also there's some amazing voices that really come out of that space. And even UK Americana, actually, there's some people who are just, I think of like Jade Bird, who's amazing, just really, like you said, soulful vocals and just very vulnerable performers and vulnerable songs. I don't know, I'm with you, I love it.
And one thing I noticed, and we could wrap this up, one thing I noticed is, like here in America, when you hear artists and, like, say, for instance, you hear the artist on the radio for the first time, and you go look up the artist, and say, for instance, they're singing this, supposed to be an R&B song, and then you find out the artist is white. And then, like, in the UK, it's like, it really doesn't matter. Like, you have so many soulful white artists, and you're just like, it don't even matter if they're white. Listen to their vocals, listen to the lyrics, listen to the production. And I think it's something, it's an innocence about their music that I just love. And when it gets here, it's just like, we put so many stipulations, like, he's singing an R&B song, but he's white. That's a problem. And then over there, it's like, no, that's not a problem. That's their music. This is what they grew up on. So
yeah, it is so interesting. I feel like, oh my God, we could be here all day.
Oh, we really could. We can't.
Impacted the music industry.
Right.
It's so interesting, and I'm curious where we'll go now, especially now that we all, because of our internet and technology, people can be exposed to a way wider variety of music than in the past. Certainly than like 100 years ago. So I'm very curious about how that will impact our conversations about identity, and also how we relate to each other across like racial boundaries, right? Of like, if we have certain music in common, what it can be. I'm curious if it will become like a bigger common ground. Obviously there's some hard conversations and dynamics that need to, be addressed, and we need to be mindful of, but I'm curious about how our current technological age will impact us in that department. Yeah.
I guess I am too. I guess me and you both will have popcorn for that and just watch it. So my last question for you is, when you're, done with music, which to me, I don't feel like you are. I feel like you're going to be here for years to come.
Let's hope so.
But when you're like, this is all I have to give the world, what do you want your legacy to look like?
I love that question. Thank you for asking me that. I think I want my legacy to be one of hope and of love. I think we like to champion independence a lot, especially in Western culture, of you're making it and you're doing this and look at all the things I'm doing and I'm independent and I'm all of this stuff, and I think that's great, but I feel like I would like my legacy to be felt through the people I've impacted emotionally and the people who I've helped and the people who've helped me. Like I want my legacy really to be one where people remember my support and their support of me and then support each other. Yeah.
For a moment there, I almost forgot that I have something to say, and I will not be stopped. No, I will not conform, and I am not for sale. Just ask anyone, and they can tell you, yeah, they can tell, I'm a stubborn goat. I can do just what I want, I can say just what I wanna. Don't you interrupt my phone, stubborn goat. I can go just where I please, you can try to hit my line, leave a message at the tone. I'm a stubborn goat. Hey, I'm a stubborn goat. Hey ho, bagamba whoa, candies are cold. Tone it down, city got no. If you like this vibe, gamba bossy, chitty wo. Can you do something for me? Funa matana, maji and coco. Can't do it like me, told you la bida, they can't do it like me. Best believe I am that lady. I am probably driving you crazy. I've been up and down all around lately. If you're feeling me, thank you, baby. You can get on my train or get on your way. Gandaddy, get out of my way. Sheesh. I'm a stubborn goat. Hey ho, sing it with me now. I'm a stubborn goat. Hey ho. That was amazing. This is a dream come true. Now, what's in it for me? If I'm gonna go, I've got to know what's in it for me. If I'm gonna go, I've got to know. Now Eddie's like, I need y'all to give me a little shimmy, a little shoulder, a little something, okay? Ready? Here we go. Yes! Shimmy, 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 yeah! Hey! Here we go! Shimmy, 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 yeah! Just like that! Hey! I'm a stubborn goat. I can do just what I want. I can say just what I wanna. Don't you interrupt my fun, stubborn goat. I can go just where I please. You can try to hit my line. It says collar out of reach. T-O. I'm a stubborn goat. Hey ho, sing. Oh, I'm a stubborn goat. Hey ho, one more time now. Whoa, I'm a stubborn goat. Hey ho. Whoa, I'm a stubborn goat. Hey ho, I'm a stubborn goat. If you didn't, now you know. I'm a stubborn goat. If you didn't, now you know. Now you know.
Yeah, you don't feel like she did it.
And I have this one.
So you could imagine. Yes. We're only in arguably
Sure, I don't know what to say.
Just about the show. How did you feel about the show?
I feel great. I feel like a lot of people came out and we just had beautiful moments together. Like we laughed together, we cried together, we danced together. It was amazing.
Right.
Yeah.
And you did an amazing job. Thank you so much for this opportunity and much luck to your success in your music career.
Thank you. Likewise. Thank you. Thank you for covering us small artists in our show. So I really appreciate it.
No problem.
Around in a tin can with me, and I'm back, fancy that, listening to NPR, thinking about the future. I'm feeling scared and unprepared, but I guess that's how it is for every new adventure. So if you catch me today, seemingly unfazed by this crazy mood, my mind is in St. Louis. My mind is in Kansas City, baby, where I didn't have to know what I was doing.